It's not something that I can prescribe to anyone. So the FDA cannot control it, but the FDA does give recommendations for natural supplements, and they actually have a PDR of naturals. PDR is the physician best reference for natural supplements. LifeVantage goes above and beyond whatever the FDA recommends for natural supplements. So we should be very proud and very comfortable with that. So company strong. Products we'll talk about. Just review. You've heard it all. I'm just going to review the science a little bit. I love the science, but I don't want to blow you away. And my daughter always says, "Mom, nobody cares." But it's important to understand the products and the science. Trends. Is this something that's really important to us? Who here is interested in their health? Who here has oxidative stress? Yeah. Timing.
From the day we're born.
Exactly. Timing. We're going to look, for those of us interested in possibly the financial opportunity and a way for financial freedom, we'll look at the compensation. It's complicated. It works, but just a brief review, Emmy's going to tell us about it. The system of education. How do I learn how to do this? Somebody, an accountant at a meeting stopped me this week and he said, "Doctora, I'm very interested, but who's going to teach me?" I said, "No problem. We're all here to teach each other." So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you take economics in college and university, if you take economics, they tell you when you're looking at a business opportunity, these are big things to look at. So 6 big things. We're going to check off the company. I'm about to check off the science, and then we'll check off the other things. So you heard about the science, but let's review. What's the difference here? This is a new science called NRF2 technology. Great, cutting edge medicine. We thought 20 years ago that taking a vitamin C, taking a vitamin E was going to do it for us, right? And we would be very healthy. Wrong. Now, I'm not going to say that we shouldn't eat healthy. Of course we should eat healthy. As many fruits and vegetables as we can, meat not more than twice a week, a little bit of alcohol if you need to, exercise a little bit, at least 30 minutes a day. But we found out that the antioxidants supplied by vitamins or even wonderful fruit is not enough. Why? We've got 10 billion cells in our body. March has 10 billion cells in her body. In each of those 10 billion cells, she's got millions of antioxidants. So we have sextillion free radicals, 100 sextillion free radicals in the body. There's no way that fruits and vegetables and strawberries and tomatoes and grapes are going to keep up. You can't. And in our culture, we also have a bad tendency of saying, if 500 milligrams of vitamin C is great, then 5,000 is even better. Wrong, and very dangerous. Don't overdose your vitamins. Actually, an overdose of vitamin C has been shown to increase lung cancer, so be very careful with that. But we found out that the antioxidant vitamin theory is not enough. One molecule of a vitamin C is going to eradicate one free radical, and then they both don't work. So it's nice, but it's not going to keep up with the tremendous amount of free radicals that Marge and you and I have. So what this science is that one molecule of an NRF2 enzyme that is produced is going to eradicate 1 million free radicals, not in a day, but every second of every day. And it survives about 11 days, this molecule. And at the same time, it's being constantly produced. Why? Because remember he said that DNA is healed. If free radicals damage the DNA, we stop producing it. And this makes sense. Just think about it. How many of us were perfectly healthy when we were kids? How many of us have, all right, keep your hands up. How many of us perfectly healthy little kids now have medical problems? Keep your hands up. Why? Why does that happen? Because as we age because of free radical damage. So we didn't have cholesterol problems when we were little kids, but now at 50, cholesterol is hitting 300. Why is that? The DNA was damaged, it doesn't produce the enzymes that it needs to, and so your cholesterol starts going up. So what this does is it goes into the nucleus, jumps on the DNA, repairs that part. Those big enzymes start taking out free radicals at this rate, your cholesterol starts dropping. We've seen, well, we'll look at testimonies later. Does it work for everybody? No. This is not meant to heal, diagnose, or cure. But remember, the study says, and it's proven, for 100% of people studied, it drops oxidative stress almost in half, 40% in 30 days, and 40 to 70% in 4 months. And I've met some wonderful people who don't understand the science, and they say, look, I tried it for a week or a month, no me trabajó. Señor, Omar, the oxidative stress in your body did not happen in a day or in a month, ¿verdad? It happened over however many years old you have. So you have to give time for the body to heal itself. This body of ours, there's no machine like it. There's no computer better than this body. But it didn't get damaged in the day, so you have to give, like we say in Spanish, hay que darle tiempo al tiempo. We have to give the body. The miracle is not the supplement, the miracle is this body, and we know that. You know that. So that's the science behind this. And now we have NRF2 in the Protandim, and that's the supplement, 1 a day. 30 capsules come in the bottle, and it's $40, wholesale, $50, retail plus shipping and handling. Then we have the first NRF2 system in the system of creams. We have the cleanser, we have the toner, we have the eye elixir, and we have the True Science cream that has most of the components of Protandim in the cream. Why are we interested in the face and in the skin? Just not for beauty's sake. It's nice to have fewer wrinkles and fewer spots. That's not the big issue. The big issue is this is the main organ in the body. This is what people look at first, but this is our protection against everything out there. So a diabetic knows if you have a little blister that gets infected, you can be losing a toe, you can be losing your leg, you can be losing your life. Skin cancer, you know, I see a lot of skin damage here in South Texas and in San Antonio. Also, be careful with your skin. This is not meant for skin cancer therapy. We should be going to the dermatologist at least once a year. Stay out of the sun. Use SPF. This does not have SPF because they're trying to make it as pure as possible, as natural as possible, but what they recommend is the whole system on the face twice a day, and then SPF when we go out and stay out of the sun with the face. Does that make sense? First of its kind, first only NRF2 system for facial care. The longer, and you know, of all, how many people are we here? We're about 20 people here. 30% of us are going to deal with skin cancer. 30% of us. So this, you know, you please pay attention. This can save your life. Then we have the NRF2 technology for our four-legged friends. I'm a dog lover. I don't know about you all. And my little 16-year-old Yorkie has his testimony. So we have it for our animals. We can also give it to cats. We can also give it to horses. A lot of you have seen this tremendous video on a horse. That is just amazing. Brings tears to your eyes. And the last supplement, we only have 4 products, and I like that because I don't like catalogs and I have a simple brain. Like a few things. We have energy drinks. When this came out, I was not too happy because I hate energy drinks. Never taken one. I don't even drink coffee too much. But they've really done their scientific research here. They've made the first energy drink that's actually good for you and safe for you. There's 2 types. There's a green one called the Axio, or Axio Volt, and it has some caffeine. So if you want to replace your coffee and your Red Bull and the other Monster, whatever else, it's safe for you. It does have caffeine, 100 milligrams. So I would not combine it with coffee or anything else, but it'll give you a jolt to start you going in the day instead of your coffee or before you go exercise. Then if you want to take the red one is actually brain food. So there, if you want to keep, you know, you have problems with concentration or focus or mood, you just feel tired and exhausted, you can't, it's just difficult to get through the day, try the red one. The red one, brain food, both of those are naturally sweetened with stevia. There's no artificial colors, which is very big for children with ADD, ADHD, and autism. You know, the colors like big red should be avoided at all costs because they tend to irritate the brain. and actually good. They have L-theanine, lots of components, all of them good for your brain. And I actually feel so good on I'm 61, I feel so good on the Protandim, I thought, I'm not going to take this because I don't feel better. I'm not going to feel better. How much better can I feel? But I was driving from Utah, from San Antonio to Utah, and I don't like to drive. I get sleepy quickly. I took the green Axio as we were taking off, and did great. And I took the red one at about 1 o'clock when we stopped for lunch. I drove 12 hours that day. I never drive 12 hours. Never, because I just get so tired and I start getting migraines, no driving. So, safe for you, for your kids. Actually, we have given the red Axio to very, very young children, so very, very safe. So that's the lineup of the products. Those are our 4 products with the first, they are the first that have the NRF2 technology. Even the Axios are NRF2 activators, but to a much weaker extent than the Protandim. The Protandim and the True Science Cream are the big ones. Forgetting anything about science. Am I forgetting anything about the science?
The ones who cannot take it, doctor.
Yes, thank you, honey. The only recommendation, anybody can take it, even children. Usually if children are very healthy, there's no reason to give it to children. But, like I mentioned, ADD, ADHD, autism, children with diabetes, children with asthma, problems like that, children with eczema. It's amazing how many children have skin problems now. Absolutely, I would try it before I would do drugs. Or if your child is on drugs, I would try this and see if you can wean off the drugs. The persons that the company recommends not to take are people who have had lung transplants, like heart, kidney, lungs. I'm not saying that it will never happen, but they are very, very delicate patients. We always experiment before we experiment on people. You experiment in the lab, you experiment on animals first before you expose people. And we don't know what's going to happen yet. So I would really urge you, distributors, as you talk about this, make sure that people do not have transplants. And I mean, if you have a knee replacement, that's okay because that's metal. Anything metal, even a valve in a heart is okay as long as it's metal, or plastic. But an organ, that's a different story because of rejection problems. Okay. If it's metal, it's okay. If it's metal, it's okay. But you know, when you have a heart transplant, you're on tremendous medicine to keep the rejection down. So we have to experiment with this before we realize if it's safe or not. So, all right. So we've checked out products and science. We're now going to talk about trends. And my compañera Carolina is going to come up here and talk about trends.
Gracias, mi compañera. Mi nombre es Caroline. Estoy trabajando enfermera. Thank God I was introduced by this opportunity by Amy. That was January 2014. Initially, I resisted it. Initially, I said, no, I'm done. I don't want to do this. But thank God she insisted, and I'm really, really blessed to have joined the company. I've been blessed for more than a year now. My family's been healthier, and financially, I've been gaining something too, and I've gained a lot of sisters and brothers in this company. Okay, friends, we've known about the product. Who doesn't need the product? Everybody needs the product. Now the trend is everybody wants to be healthy, right?
Yes.
Health and wellness is the trend now. What do you see popping out here in the area?
Gym.
Gym. Wellness center, right? There's a lot of gym, wellness center, because everybody wants to be healthy. And what do you see in your drinks? Whatever we eat. Like something, and something it has antioxidant. A drink with antioxidant. What do you want? You want to buy or you drink or you eat the antioxidant or you produce it yourself?